An email is a way of sending or transmitting information or data or text files or digital photos, audios and video from one computer to another computer over the internet. There are normally two types of emails. You can have organizational email address, and then you can have web-based email address. With organizational email address, after the word at, the symbol at, there will be an extension of the organization. Let us say this is Open University of Tanzania out. So this is Karumekenge at out.ac.tz, and this is Simarwa at udom.ac.tz, showing that this is an organizational email from the organization UDOM, and this is an organization email from the organization Open University of Tanzania. Now, suppose you are not having an organizational email, you may also be required to create an email address that is web-based, that is from the websites. So web-based email addresses come from three types of providers. You have Yahoo, you have Gmail, and you have Hotmail. These are examples of email addresses that come from Yahoo, Gmail, and Hotmail respectively. To create an email address, you follow only simple steps, but then an email address can be from service providers such as Yahoo, Gmail, and Hotmail. And to create one, there are a few steps that you have to follow. The first step before creating any email is to choose an email provider. Either you want to use Gmail, which will be in the form www.gmail.com, or Hotmail, which will be from hotmail.com, Yahoo, which will come from yahoo.com. Now, in this class or in this lecture, we are going to use Gmail as our service provider to create an email address. So the second step is therefore to visit the Gmail website that will allow us to create a Gmail account as shown in the figure. So you have from the web browser, you type www.gmail.com, which will give you an interface to start creating an email address. So this is an interface to start creating an email address that will come. Then from there, what you do is you click on create account. After clicking on the create account, you will get a form in which you will be required to fill in your full address, your email name, your proposed email name, and also your password. Then after that, you fill in your birthday, your gender, your mobile number, and any alternative email address that you may have. You need to set a security word, the location where you are, and finally to agree on the terms and conditions of creating any email address. This is a snapshot of all the instructions that are given, and then you can also have an optional feature of adding your photo or picture to the email address you create, and then thereafter you will click the next button, which will tell you that you're welcome and now your email address is created. So the last step is to sign in into your email address by writing your email name and then your password. And then after signing in, you'll get 2 or 3 email addresses or emails from Gmail team that will be welcoming you to your new email address. While you are in the inbox of your email address, you have many features which will be explored. So you have the inbox, you have the third, you have the sent mails, draft box, you have the all mails, spam, bin, and so on. All these will be explained on the ways by which we are able to use them. So whenever you want to create a new email, there are many options here you can do. First, you write the email address to whom your email will be going. You can write CC or BCC to showing that CC means a carbon copy, which will be an email of the sender, in which the receiver will not be able to see the other people who have received the same email. With black carbon copy, email address will go to the third recipient, but then some people will be able to see the email, to where it is going and where it is coming from. And then you will have a pen or a place where you'll be able to put your message, and then you click on the button send to send your email. But before sending an email, you may be having options for attaching a document or some picture or video, so you can attach your document here. You can also format your options for this text you have written, but then you can also insert some drivers or images or photo links so that you are able to use them later. But then you have a draft box for deleting all the emails that come into your inbox. If you click here, you have many other options, including printing off your email you receive. You have some options. When you see 2, means it's a place where you have to write the name of the email recipient, where the email will be delivered. The CC means the carbon copy, which means sending an email by using CC, all other people will not be able to see who have received the email. And BCC, blind carbon copy, means only few people will be able to see the email where it is going. The subject is the place where you have to write the title of your email. And then the body, this is the portion where you're going to write the message of that particular email. And then the attachment part is the part where you have to attach your files, say folders, pictures, and audios and videos. But while using your email, you may also be required to receive an email address that will go to your inbox. You may be also required to reply to an email address, which means you have to reply or send an answer to the email address that came into your inbox. You may also be required to forward an email address to some other people. You may also be required to see all the draft emails you have written and not sent. You may also be required to open attachments that you receive from other people. But then while using your internet, remember to be private. Think of the viruses that you may receive from attachments and people, but then think of the spam mails that will come into your inbox to be secure in your email. Sometimes you will need to delete your email addresses, so you need to delete your email addresses once you find them not more useful to you. So what you do is to click on the delete button to delete the email from your inbox. Let us now create one email address and be able to perform some other operations like receiving email or sending email address, then forwarding documents, replying to emails, attachments, and all. So to create any new email address, what you do is, again, you open your web browser. Let us say we are going to use Mozilla Firefox, and then from the browser you write the word Gmail. Now we want to create an email address from the provider Gmail, Google. So we write the word Gmail, then you search, you enter. So Gmail will come showing you that you can get Gmail email from Google. So if you click on this link, you will be able to get a form. So you see you have all options of all the existing email addresses. Since we want to create a new email address, we click on add an account. So when you click to add an account, we get again create a new account, create an account here. So click on create account to get a form that will be used to fill in your information. So now this is a form that we require to fill before progressing to some other important destinations. So let us say we want to create an email address for form 2. So the name is form 2, and then you choose your username, then you create your password, then you confirm your password, you give the date, gender, and then all the information down here. Then lastly you click on next step. So let us say this is John or Jimmy. Sorry, we write in small letters, Jimmy 19, say Jimmy 2000. The name of the email address is normally Jimmy. And say the surname of this Jimmy is John. Then the email address can be, I can say form 2. I want to create an email address for form 2. So form 2, maybe 2014 at, I have to put an @ sign, yahoo@gmail.com. Since the @gmail.com is already there existing, so what I do, this will be enough. The next thing is to test whether this is available and then put a password. Let me say my password is, say, Morogoro 2014. Again, I confirm the password, Morogoro 2014. I remember I have to put a password that is strong. So in the password I have to include the words and also the symbols or the numbers to make that password strong. That's why I've written Morogoro 2014 as my password. And then again, in the email address, I've put Form2 2014 as my email address name. And then from there, I gave the date of birth. So let's say I was born in December, maybe 15/8, say the year 2000. Then the gender, say a male. Then the number, say you can put any number, maybe 757 44 7712. And your current email address, say I don't have new current email address, so then prove you are not a robot. So I have to type in these numbers that I see here, which is 104 for security reasons. Then the location is Tanzania. Then you have to check on this checkbox so that I'm able to move to the next step. So if I click on the next step, it goes to the next step. Having clicked on the next button, you will be required to enter your number and select the option where you get a code. In this code, you'll be able to use it to create your to verify your account so that it is ready to be used. So in this case, I have put the number. I have put the number as this one shown here, and then you select the options whether you want a voice, a text message, or a voice call. Then you click on continue. As for me, I have written a text message. Then I click on continue, so that I have to write the code that will come in my mobile phone to be able to create a new account. So my verification code is 25 25 08 27. So in this case, then I click continue. So it takes some time to make the processing of the email address. Having completed all the steps and having entered my code, now this is the screenshot that will show me that this is my profile. And then choose how you appear across Google by creating a public Google Plus profile, which is not important. So for me, you have also options for adding a photo to it. So having entered all the code that was sent in my mobile phone, so then this is the next step that will show me that is my profile. So I have options for adding a photo in case I want to add a photo, or I can click to the next step to do some other activities. So I click on the next step. Clicking on the next step, it will show me that I have completed creating a new account. Now I see a welcome message, and now it tells me that your new email address is form22014@gmail.com, and it has been created. And I'm told that thank you for creating a Google account. Use it to subscribe to some other issues. So from there, now I continue to go to the email address that I have created. So the email is loading. It takes some time based on the internet connection. Now I have 3 messages in my inbox that are from Gmail team, which will be welcoming me into the Gmail world. So I have options. The best email tells me 3 tips to get the most of Gmail account. If you click on it, it will open and you can start reading. Then the second email comes telling me that the best Gmail wherever you are. And the third email is stay more organized with Gmail inbox. So again, on the left pane here, I have some options for the inbox. For the starred emails that are starred, all the sent emails will be coming here. All the drafts email will come here. But you can have more important options. All the chats you chat with your friends will come here. Or the email, all mails will come here if you want to see them. The spam mails will come in this folder. The trash will come here, and all circles of your friends will be in this part. Now suppose you want to create a new email address. You want to create an email and send it to your friend. So what you do is you go to Compose. We have now finished creating our email address, that is form22014@gmail.com. Let us now try to sign in into our Gmail account by going to any web browser, in this case Mozilla Firefox, and then we type in Gmail, and then we go to email from Google. And then we have to add the account. From the account, we go to sign in. So here I have to write the email address, that is form22014@gmail.com. So at gmail.com. Then the password was Morogoro2014. Then if I click on sign in, it will direct me to the inbox of my email. So now it is loading the email. Now I am in the inbox of my email. If I look here on the side, I have many options. I have the option for composing a new email. Inbox, I have the starred, I have this, all the sent emails will come here. All the drafts will come here. All the chats, all the mails, and the spam, all will be shown in this left pane. Then suppose I want to write a new email address. What I do is I click on Compose. A window will open on the right. So what I do, I maximize the window, and then I have to write the email address of the person that is going to receive this email, and then I have to write a subject showing that the title of this particular email. So the recipient here, I'm going to write the email address. Let me say luciangesem@gmail.com. This is shown here, and then I have to put the title or the subject. Let's say greetings. So I have put the greetings here, and then this pen here, you see all this blank space here is left for writing the message of that particular email. So suppose I want to write a message, greetings to my friend who is on the other side. So I say, hello, Lucian. How are you doing? How is the University of Dodoma? In Mwanza, we are doing fine. We are doing fine. Pass my greetings to all your friends waiting to hear ring from you soon. Sincerely yours, Jimmy. Sincerely yours, Jimmy. So this is the message of the email. So with this message that is written here, I can do a lot of editing or formatting from this message. So if I go down here, I see a toolbar that will show me how I can change the font type. Suppose I want to change the font type to Comic Sans. The font type will be changed. As you can see now, it is changed. Suppose I want to change the font type to Verdana. Now this is a new Verdana. Suppose I want to bold this font type or to increase the size of the font type, so I can go to Raj, click on Raj, now it is increased. Suppose I want to change to huge, so the first thing is to select and then click on huge. Then suppose I want to bold the message, so I select the message and then apply the bold. Now you see it is bold. Suppose I want to underline, to italicize the message, so I select this, then I italicize. Now the message is in italic. Suppose I want to underline the message, so I can also underline the message. So now you see it is having lines. Suppose I want to de-underline, to remove the underline, so I delete. I click on this, I remove the underlines. I can also decide to change the color. Suppose I want to change the color of this message, so you click here, you get the color. Suppose you want to put in blue, so now it is blue in color. You can see the whole thing is blue. You can also put numbers in your email. You can also apply bullets. You can also indent to the left or to the right. You can put some quotations. You can put some, also remove some formatting. You can align to the left, to the right. Suppose I want to align to the left, so I align to the left, to the right. Now it is on the right. Suppose I want to align to the center, so I click here and align it to the center, so it is in the center. Suppose I bring it back to the left, so this will be on the left. Again, in this email address, you have options for formatting. You have also options for attaching any document to your email. Suppose now I want to attach a picture or any document to my email so that my friend Lucian can receive that document. So what I do is I click on the attach files, then I try to browse to a location where I might be having all the files. So what I do is I go to the desktop or any location where I might have stored the pictures or the documents I want to send. Then I select the picture. Suppose I want to send the picture of the information I want to send. So suppose I want to send this picture, the map of Tanzania. So I click on open. Now I see the name of the picture here being uploaded. I have the bar here that is showing how it is uploading. So I keep on trying till when there are no errors, till when it is successfully uploaded. So now, if you see here, it is now successfully uploaded. And if I want to send this email to my friend, so what I do is I click on send. So if I click on send, this email will be going. So you see the option here, it is sending. Now it tells me that your message has been sent. So now that means my friend who is on the other side will be able to receive this email in his inbox. I have also some other operations that I can do. Suppose I have an email, Suppose I have this email and I want to forward it to some other people. I have some options here. So the first thing is you go back to the inbox, you open the email, click on the email, so it will open, telling me that, hi Jim, you get the information. And then down here, you get two options. Either you want to reply to this email, you click on the reply, and then give a message, write something, thank you, and then after writing this, you click on send. This message will go back to the sender. Then suppose I don't want to send. I want to forward this email. So what I do is, again, I go to this email inbox. I open the email I want to forward it to my friends. Then I click on the forward button. This will give me an option to write the email address of the person I want that email to go. So I say I want to send it to Lucian. So I'll start again writing Lucian, or I can also select it since it is here. Then if I click send, this email automatically will be going to Lucian. Now you see here it is sending the email. So when it is successful, it will say the message is successfully sent. Now it shows me that your message has been sent. So I have successfully forwarded the message. Now I have some other options here. Suppose I want to expand this email to show it in a bigger area. I can click on expand or enlarge. So it is changing. If I click on expand, you see it is changing this form. If I click on expand all, it goes back to this location. But I also have opened in a new window. If I click on this, a new window will open. You can see a new window is coming. So suppose, since I don't want to open it, so you see, you have two email addresses in two different windows. This email here is the same as this email here. Again, I have another option. I may be in a position to print this email message. So what I do is I click on the print button. If I click the emails that are in my box will be printed. So it will tell me how many number of copies you want, from which and which page, and what is the orientation and all. If I say okay, automatically this print will go. But then before printing, you have to check if you have set the proper type of printer you would like to use whenever you are doing your printing. So change to the printer that is existing, and then you go to properties and see whether there is any property you can change. Then you say okay, then click on OK. In this case, the printer will start printing your email message. Again, you can also have other options like and this will show you who is the sender of this email and where does it come from. And again, it will tell you to go back to the other options. From the left side here, there is this sent mail. If you click on this box here, you will see all the emails that you have sent Remember, we have sent this one as the first email to the friend Lucian, and then this one as a forwarded message. So it is in the sent box. But you can also have all of mails will come in this. You have all the 6 mails. All the spam message will come in this spam. And then all the draft mails will come in the draft box. So you have all the draft mails shown in this. You see all the draft mails shown here. Having done so, the other thing, if you are finished doing your email, you are finished writing, sending email, remember always to sign out so that your email will not be hacked or will not be used by some other people. So the other thing is I go to this option here, click on the option, you see your name and your email address. You either can add an account or you can sign out. So the other thing you have to do is to sign out so that you are safe and no other person can